Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is Emily. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. Welcome back to another edition of the new makeup Hangover. So the Hangover is a video concept that was created in tandem with my dear friends Teresa and Audra. Teresa is dead and Audra at home. We create the new makeup nonsense bingos every other weekish, and on the off weeks we do the Hangover. There is no bingo card, there is no alcoholic libations, and it's just kind of whatever we want to talk about that either we did not get to talk about in the new makeup nonsense bingo or that has come out in between filming. One thing to keep in mind for these videos is that if there are things that you would like me to talk about, you can always leave them in the comments of the Hangover, now the bingo videos, and you can tag me on Instagram with releases. I was trying, after last week's straight up roasty toasty anti-haul, I was trying to come into this video with stuff I'm excited about. Try is the keyword here, and I don't know if that's what you're gonna get. So if you are curious to hear what is in today's Hangover, if you like colorful makeup, if you like bitches with lots of opinions, or you just like cute babes, you should go ahead and subscribe, and we're going to jump into the Hangover. Look, if you know me at all, you might not be surprised with the first release that I chose to speak on. So we have a new collection collab, and it's the first time the brand launches makeup. Pleasing by Harry Styles in collaboration with Marco Ribeiro, Brazilian designer. This collection includes 5 nail polishes, which is what the brand was launched on, a rich brown, and then a set that is 4 shades. It's $65, and the one brown polish is $20. There is a multi-use gloss that can be used on the eyes, lips, or skin for $25. A cream pigments trio for $40, and this palette, the pressed powder palette for $50. And supposedly 2 logo hoodies for $110. Already available. Obviously, there is nothing off limit for Harry Styles to appropriate. If this release had not included the palette, I probably would be less viscerally angry, because some multi-purpose tints or creams or whatever that look like paint tubes, a gloss in this kind of interestingly retro container, and like the polishes, I'm like, okay, but the palette, which is a 10 with 3 randomly shaped powders and what looks like a piece of plastic or cardboard set into the tin. The shapes don't make any sense to me. It's not like they fit in this tin perfectly. It's not even aesthetically pleasing. Nothing about this palette is aesthetically pleasing. I could literally get over the weird pan shapes, the mismatched pan shapes, if it made any fucking sense. If these were 3 individual compacts that you got, if it was like somehow a perfect fit into this rectangle Like, it looks like the way Gucci designed that insert so you could just take out your palette and like use this for, it looks like that's what pleasing is doing. In a way that actually might be more functional because it's a 10 that has spit, but what the fuck? What is this? Like, I think the idea of collaborating with designers is smart. It's cute. I don't love the colors that were chosen, but I don't hate I don't like the colors that were chosen. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. But like, who fucking asked for this? And the way that this is like, the way that I ranted about genderless skincare in last week's bingo, it makes me feel that way about makeup, because I feel like this was done as a purposeful way of like, look, I'm Harry Styles and I'm gonna do makeup and it's gonna be different. And no one has done it like this before, because obviously no one thinks outside of the box like I do. And it's like, first of all, no, I mean, I don't know if he thinks no one has done it before. I'm just saying shit to say shit. But like, when things like this have been done before, they have been discontinued because they're not what people want. Look, I'm projecting, but this is giving big, I'm gonna Christopher Columbus my way into makeup and do something no one's seen before. And there's a reason why that this has never been seen before. But I'm sure it's gonna sell because makeup as merch always sells. Oh, speaking of makeup as fucking merch, Rock and Roll Beauty continues to exist. If you didn't know, Rock and Roll Beauty is another one of the subsections of Makeup Revolution. And I don't know how many collabs they've done. Whatever, I don't care. But they're releasing an Ozzy Osbourne collection with a Bat face and shadow palette, a Coffin face and shadow palette, a Bark at the Moon highlighter, smudge eyeshadow sticks, bullet lipsticks, liquid lipsticks, a brush set, eyeshadow kit, nail decap, well, holy fuck! Temporary tattoos, a gothic mirror, candles, guys. Obviously this picture has a lot of things in it, but it was only when I started reading them out loud that I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna say they're giving me like KVD meets Lunatic Cosmetics meets some of these other gothy indies in a way that like, no. I am not applauding Ozzy fucking Osbourne makeup. I was gonna say that in a way that like, if it wasn't Makeup Revolution makeup, it might be worth considering just for like aesthetics and packaging. But like, I am not no. I just, who is buying this stuff? I want to know. Again, this feels like more makeup as merch and more, what was I trying to say? It's terribly designed makeup as merch. Okay, so next up we have the Corpse Bride collection with Glam. There are glitter gels for $3.50. There is a butterfly highlighter for $5.50. There are liquid lipsticks for $5. Lip balm for $5. The full collection for $45. And there is this moonlit eyeshadow palette for $9. This is a 12-pan palette that is max 6 shades. And that is me being generous. How many different pans of light gray and medium gray do we need? Like, it actually looks like ash in that way of like, why you could have done more with this color story. And I feel like the 4 that they show in this little photo, that's like all you need. And I know it's $9, so like whatever. But I just, I don't know. I can't get excited about, honestly, about Shein makeup, especially not when the color stories just look very phoned in. I'm going to say something that's kind of unexpected. At least in the finger swatch, the highlighter looks like it's a deep, like it looks like a nice highlighter. The glitter gels remind me more of like a cream eyeshadow. The balm just looks like a blue jelly balm. But the thing is that like I cannot get excited about Shein makeup. And I don't think it's good. And like, yes, I know it's inexpensive, but I still can't. I don't know. What the fuck is that palette? It's ash. Okay, but speaking of something that made me go, what the fuck? So Charlotte Tilbury, I'm nowhere near as good with accents as Teresa or Audra, but they make it fun to try. There are new hypnotizing pop shots. 5 single eyeshadows were released, and they are $34 each. Now, I get it. It's a luxury brand, although I disagree with that label. I think that they are mid-range quality and packaging, trying to ride on some bougie train to Moneytown. And I know people have said like, oh, well, the cream pot eyeshadows are around. I don't care. $34 for a single compact eyeshadow. Did we not roast Hourglass for a similar price point? Did we not kind of roast Pat McGrath for a similar price point? And I know, I've seen so many comments that are like, Charlotte with the blue purple, it's not all neutral? Well, first of all, 80% of it is neutral. And second of all, that color is not unique to the market. Now, if it's unique to you and you've never seen it before, open up your eyes and look harder. But like, people are freaking out about how, like, I don't know, I get this feeling of like, oh my God, it's so edgy and inventive for the brand. And I'm like, yeah, but no, I'm not giving them that. I mean, yeah, no, nothing about this, like, no. I can't. Like, if you want, I can probably list off 10 different places you can buy a shadow like this. And that's an understatement. But like, I don't care. Like, I just don't. I don't care about these like random luxury or mid-range singles, whether it's Urban Decay or Pat or Charlotte or whoever, because it just feels, it's just laughable. And like, people freak the fuck out over the cost of multi-chromes, but then freak the fuck out in a positive way over some luxury singles. Okay, let's have a palette cleanser moment. And this is not really about the makeup, if I'm being honest. Just wanted to quickly say, so Half Magic Beauty, which is the beauty line created by the makeup artist behind Euphoria, has a new Magic Flick liquid eyeliner. Now, it has like a kind of odd applicator. I don't know. Maybe it's really inventive. Maybe it's not. I don't actually care about eyeliner. But what I fucking loved seeing is a fat babe in the advertising. I'm going to put the photo on the screen. How fucking hot, cute, wonderful is this model? Like, just seeing that, and I've done this, I felt this way about Danessa, about Face, any brand where I see them actively using, I'm going to say even non-skinny, but especially specifically fat models, or sending PR to creators who are bigger, using them as models or whatever, it just brings me so much joy. So like, do I actively care or want this specific eyeliner? I don't. But am I more willing to like pick up like that blue liquid lipstick from Half Magic? Oh my fucking god. Like, it makes me more interested in the brand. Oh, okay, we're gonna do another happy moment. I know that like I included this in New Makeup Nonsense Bingo, and I didn't say at the time that I knew what it was or who it was with, but big congratulations to my dear friend Teresa for her second collaboration with Lethal. I was gonna say with Lethal is dead. Teresa is Lethal is the second round, and so last week they were sneak peeking a little alien UFO thing, and that is the theming of the collection. I am going to be receiving this in PR. I don't know when I will have my hands on it, but thank you, Lethal and Teresa. And it's a 9-pan. It is 2 glowy blushes, 2 highlighters, and 2 gel eyeliner pots. And I'm so excited for this color story. I think this is really fun. It is a different look than the last one, but also the glowy blushes and the face highlighters, the green face highlighter. I don't know why I keep having to say face highlighter. It's just what my mouth is stuck on. The glowy blushes are just a recent addition to my collection, a couple shades, and I cannot wait for that bacony one and the purple. Anyway, I'm very excited for my friend. I'm very excited, even if Teresa was not my friend. But yeah, it's out now. It's at Camera Ready Cosmetics and Lethal Cosmetics. So, you know, it's available if you were wondering what that was all about. I'm just going to be the hypocrite that I am. In one breath, I'm like, Charlotte Tilbury can fuck off with the single shadows. In another breath, they keep revealing more about these face palettes, and I am tempted. Now, they're $75. It's 2 4-pan face palettes, and basically each one has 2 blushes and 2 highlighter or glowy blushes. And I've seen some people showing the packaging in like IG stories, and this is the thing that I feel about Charlotte Tilbury, is that sometimes I feel like the brand does that more luxe packaging, and they do it well. I think most of the time, it's not there, but sometimes they do it well, and I feel like these palettes are it. Between Pat McGrath, Charlotte Tilbury, and kind of NARS, but I think less so, the holiday face palettes are calling my name. Because that is where I will like spend luxury money, like look. So, you know, I'm not buying anything right now, but when somebody was showing the packaging, because I think it has like a bit of an opalescent like thing, like pink opalescence packaging, I'm just like, fuck me up. Sorry, I don't know where I was cut off, but basically I just wanted to say I'm a clown for face palettes, and I feel like this holiday season is tempting me. So I saw a second release from this brand, so I thought let's just talk about both, because I didn't even talk about this last week. So first of all, the ABH Rose Metals palettes, which is another 12-pan palette in a similar format to the, I don't know, whatever that last one was that everybody was like freaking out over. In reality, it was just a neutral palette with a pop of green and a pop of lavender. Not even really green. Whatever. but this is like another one in that same format. And I understand why this one might sell, but when I saw this rose metal ones compared to the last one, I was like, these don't look that different, and they could have been one palette combined. And I still think it would have been successful. And I just feel like it looks so tonally the same. And I felt that way with their last palette, where I just felt like there's not a ton of depth. There's not a ton of highlight. It's all very mid-range. And I don't like it. I mean, I'm not buying from them anyway because fuck them. But then I also saw this new Glam to Go palette. What is this? First of all, they did a mini Glam palette before, and it was actually like, it actually had more depth to it. This is Urban Decay Naked 3, however many years later. This is just as like barely has any depth. Like, what is this? And if it's more interesting than this photo shows, I mean, I'll be shocked, but also they should do better with their review. But like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, how fucking far they have fallen. That continues to be my feelings on this brand. Okay, this is one that I'm just like, wait, these are really cute. And I just, so ZC has dropped Palace Identity Royal Bloom palettes. They are $28 each. They're available now, and they're citrine, rose, ruby, and amber. Now, yes, the different pan sizes, you know, not always my favorite, but honestly, this is really pretty to me. Like, first of all, the compacts are just, ooh, but like, I like these color stories too. I'm gonna say especially what I'm guessing is amber or maybe citrine. I don't know. The one with the yellow and then the more purpley toned one. I've heard very mixed things about ZC, and like I've seen swatches of their eyeshadows that make me go, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm gonna stay away. And I've also seen different swatches at like different palettes or whatever that have made me intrigued. I just think these are cute. And is it me, or like, I think a $28 quad and a cute compact like that, like, this is a holiday gift to me. This is holiday gifting. Am I like losing? Like, I think this is really cute. And the more I'm thinking about it, like I said, in terms of holiday stuff, I feel like this is a smart, I don't know. Is this like, okay, that, I think of that as holiday, and then I see the like MAC holiday releases, and I'm so much more confused. I'm confused about the MAC holiday releases because there are moments that I look at it and I'm like, yes, give that to me. And then there are things that I see that I'm like, oh my God, please no, stay away from me. I don't ever want you in my space. And sometimes it's the same products, and it just depends on the picture or the angle. Like, yeah. MAC has a very big holiday collection. Maybe they always do. But it's called Bubbles and Bows, which I do think is a sweet theme because it's more like fancy celebratory than it is Christmas. Because there's like, you know, a lot of like, rose gold or like a silver, I guess it's more of like a silvery pink. Like there are 4 different face palettes, which also, because I'm a clown, intrigue me. There are the individual eyeshadows. There are face palettes or like eye palettes and a bigger eye palette. And there's like a bubble brush set, which again, at one moment I look at it and think that's kind of cute, and then another moment I look at it and I'm like, no, don't. So it's a big collection that kind of confuses me, and I don't know. Like, I also don't. I feel like this is, with so many big brands, I feel like their holiday stuff is very hit and miss. And I never quite know if I'm getting the hit or the miss. So I'm always a little uneager. I'm just like, I would rather wait to see people talk about it themselves, and then I can make decisions after that. Do we want to talk about anything else? Is there anything else I care about, really? Like, do I want to talk about anything else? Okay, I just want to give a little love to this little bundle thing that Cleona is doing. So Cleona has 2 Halloween bundles. They have a This Is Halloween bundle of 9 shades and a Seance bundle of 9 shades. Launching October 4th. And so it looks like some of them, like there are definitely some of the new shades, and then there are some of the older stained glass collection in these. Now, the stained glass shadows range in price points, and because these bundles have, I can tell, have more of the, like, some of the jeweled multi-chromes, they're a little pricey. It's $115 for 9 shadows. I would say if you've been looking at Cleona and one of 2 of these bundles includes colors that have been on your list, like, I say go for it, because I'm a clown and I do really like their formulas. But I also understand people seeing this and being like, holy fuck, that's expensive. Unfortunately, in both bundles, there are colors that I already have. So I wouldn't feel like comfortable picking up either one of them. But like, I wanted to mention it because I do think that bundles, single eyeshadow bundles, are such a smart way to celebrate, or like to have different holiday kind of themed releases. And I feel like I would like to see more indie brands do them, basically. I know that Cleona has done like neutral bundles and like birthday bundles, and they've done stuff with their round pan shadows and with their stained glass shadows. So I would love to see other brands follow suit and do these little things. And like, something that I feel like Audra and I have talked about a lot, and I'm just going to put it out there to the universe. I would love if more indie brands would offer collaborations with creators of single eyeshadow bundles. It can be some new stuff and some existing stuff, or all existing stuff. Like, I don't know. I just think that it's like, I think it's an easy thing to do that is not being taken advantage of by indie brands. And as both a shopper of indie makeup and a creator, like, I feel like it's such an obvious thing to me, and I don't understand why more of these brands aren't doing that. So anyway, I think that's enough. I don't even know how long I've been talking because I've had multiple camera interruptions and I don't know. But yeah, let me know if you have any thoughts about this week's releases. I don't know. I feel it's not like a strong roasty anti-haul, but it's also, I'm not exactly excited by most of the things that I talked about today. So that's how it goes, though. Sometimes that's just how it is. Anyway, I would love to hear your thoughts on any of the releases. Feel free to include any releases that I didn't talk about today as stuff to talk about, because I can include them in the next bingo. Yeah, I think that's it for now. It's rainy over here, and I'm feeling a little down in the energy, so I'm ending this on a bit of a womp womp energy, but hopefully y'all enjoyed, and definitely give me a follow or subscribe, whatever the words are, if you enjoyed this video. You can also check out my Patreon or my YouTube membership as other ways to support me, because y'all, you definitely keep me afloat. Like, For real, for real. So thank you so much to my patrons and my channel members and to everybody for spending a bit of your day with me. Most importantly, don't forget to take care of yourself better today than you did yesterday, because you're worth it. Why did that feel like a hair commercial or something? Is Clairol because you're worth it? Okay, I'm distracted. I'm gonna go. Bye, friends. Mess. I'm a mess.